Hi everyone, I came with another video that is loop or mesh determinant method, which is helpful for the engineering students and degree students which are having electronics in their subject. Coming to this video, by using KVL we are going to solve this circuit. That is, if we are having this type of circuit, how we can solve this circuit? By applying KVL, that is Kirchhoff's voltage law, to the above circuit. We know about the Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is the algebraic sum of the potential differences along a closed mesh in a network is 0. By using that sentence, that law, we can solve this mesh method, that is by using from ABDA mesh, that is ABDA, that is ABDA mesh. We are having voltage. In BCDB we don't have the voltage, so by using ABDA we can solve this mesh determinant method, that is V minus I1 R1 minus R2 into I1 minus I2, that is R2 into I1 minus I2, because R2 is related to this mesh and also this mesh. So we can take it as minus R2 into I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. This is taken as the first equation. From BCDB, we don't have the voltage value, that's why we have taken it as 0. 0 minus, that is 0 minus R2 into, first we are taking this mesh now, so first here I2 comes first, after that I1 comes, that is I2 minus I1, I2 minus I1 minus I2 R3, that is minus I2 R3 minus I2 R4 is equal to 0. This is the second equation. First of all, solve the equation. From equation 1, we have to take V is in the LHS side and all the components in the RHS side. That is, V is equal to, here we are having minus sign. It will goes to RHS side. It will take it as plus I1 R1 plus, that is here minus, plus I1 R2. Here minus into minus plus, now that will be goes to that side. It will becomes minus. Here plus, it will becomes minus I2 R2. That is, we taken it as I1 as common, that is R1 plus R2 minus I2 R2. This is the equation 3. Next, coming to the equation 2, 0 is equal to, here minus sign is there na, R2 I2, here minus into minus plus, that's why it will comes to this side. This will becomes the minus sign, that is I1 R2 plus I2 R3 plus I2 R4. Next, coming minus I1 R2 plus I2 into R2 plus R3 plus R4. We are taking I2 as common, that is R2 plus R3 plus R4. This is the equation 4. By applying Cramer's rule to the equation 3, 4, we get like this. V0, that is LHS side, V0, I1, I2, I1 terms R1 plus R2, and what is the another I1 term? Minus R2. Next, I2 terms, minus R2 and then R2 plus R3 plus R4. This is the Cramer's rule. By using Cramer's rule, we are having I1 is equal to delta 1 by delta and I2 is equal to delta 2 by delta. We have to find out first delta value. We know that delta is equal to AD minus BC. AD minus BC, that is here A, B, C, D, that is AD minus BC. AD minus BC. AD means R1 plus R2 into R2 plus R3 plus R4 minus, that is minus term is there now. Here minus into minus plus R2 square. Here minus R2 square. That is R1 plus R2 into R2 plus R3 plus R4 minus R2 square. R1. Next, let's solve this equation. That is, R1 will be multiplied by this term and R2 is also multiplied by this term. That is R1 R2 plus R1 R3 plus R1 R4 plus R2 square plus R2 R3 plus R2 R4 minus R2 square. Here R2 square will going to be cancelled. That is delta is equal to sigma R1 R2 because R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R3 R1. R1 R2 R2 R3 and R3 R1 we can written as sigma R1 R2 plus R4 will be taken as common, that is this term and this term is remaining. So R4 will be taken as common, R1 plus R2 will be remained. Next, this is the delta value. Next, coming to the delta 1 value. To find out the delta 1 value, we have to written as V0 modulus of V0 minus R2, that is this term V0. This will be remain as same. V0, this will be V0, this term becomes V0 and this will be remains as same, that is V0 minus R2, R2 plus R3 plus R4. Next coming, we know that the value AD minus BC, delta 1 is equal to AD, that is V into R2 plus R3 plus R4 minus BC means 0 into anything is 0. That's why I cannot take in that number, that is V into R2 plus R3 plus R4 is the delta 1 value. Next coming to delta 2 value. For the delta 2 value, how R1 plus R2 minus R2 will be remain as it is, and then we have to take in as V0 in the second column, that is delta 2 is equal to 0 into anything 0 minus minus of VR2 will be there, that will becomes VR2, that is delta 2 is equal to VR2. Now we know that I1 is equal to delta 1 by delta, I2 is equal to delta 2 by delta. We know the delta 1 value, that is V into R2 plus R3 plus R4 by delta value. What is the delta value? Summation of R1 R2 plus R4 into R1 plus R2. Next coming to the delta 2 value, that is I2 is equal to VR2 by, that is delta 2 value is VR2 by delta value summation of R1 R2 plus R4 into R1 plus R2. This is the values of I1 I2. We have to find out by KVL for the circuit. If you have any doubts, please comment me in the comment section. If you want more videos or any videos, you can comment me. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. This is useful for degree students and also engineering students. Thank you.